Hello, everybody. It's time for Pick a Stack Wednesday. It is the best day of the week. It means we made it another week. Yes. Oh, thank you for the light. Woo. How fortuitous. Skylight. Sunshine. We made it another week. It's a crazy world we live in. It is a very crazy world we're living in. We chose to come here at this time. We chose to be part of this transition. And I was talking with a friend of mine last night. We're both very intuitive. We are both very empathic. Our bodies hurt. We're tired of being psychically attacked. But we have to remind each other, we volunteered to come here to hold sacred space. Some of us came here to do things to help people wake up. Some of us are here to hold sacred space. Some of us are here to help Mother Earth with the transition. Whatever you're here for, remember you volunteered. And our job, our mission here is to be positive and hold the light. We bring the light with us, and we need to hold it. And some days, that's all you gotta do. Don't worry about your to-do list. That's 3D. That's the human side. And it really doesn't matter. Now, my theme for today. Okay, so last night I was meditating, and I said, what's my theme for tomorrow? Because sometimes it takes a long time to get the message. So I always prepare ahead of time. Here's the theme. If you knew the world was going to end, say in a month, in 2 months, what would you do differently? I started thinking about that. What would I do differently? I don't know. I'm happy with how I eat and exercise. I don't need to add anything or take anything away. I'm happy with the beings in my life, the star beings, the Angus being who's right there on the couch next to me. Althea, she's in the kitchen. I'm happy with my extended family, my non-blood extended family. Do I need to go anywhere? Yeah, not really. Do I need to do anything? I mean, in other words, do we have any regrets for things that we haven't done or whatever? I tell everybody that I care about that I love them, so I don't need to add that. It's a thought, though. If you knew the world was going to end in a month or two, what would you do differently? Think about it. You know, it goes right along those lines with if you knew you were going to die, what would you do differently? Same thing. Only to me, you know, if you knew the world was going to end, it's bigger, right? It's bigger than just me. So, if you want to, think about it. Now, I'm not saying if the world's going to end, what should you do? Should you go prep? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in here. In here. What would you do? For me, I don't need to hug more or say I love you more because I already do that to the people that I care about. 10 years ago, I would have said that. That was my answer. I'd hug more and I'd tell people I love them. Think about it. If you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we're going to do here. We've got 3 stacks. Stack 1, stack 2, stack 3. You can't see them because I want to encourage you to use your intuition. Think of your idea, issue, question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community or the world or your dog or your job or your home, whatever. Okay, you think of that and then ask your spirit guides to give you 1, 2, or 3, or 1 and 2, or 1 and 3, or 2 and 3, or all 3 as an answer. Okay? I encourage you to develop your intuitive skills. You have them, and this is my way of helping you bring them out. So, each stack today is either a tarot deck or an oracle deck, and each stack also has a crystal. And in one case, a big ass crystal. Each one's going to tell a story. Hopefully it resonates with you. And sometimes it resonates with you today, and sometimes it doesn't resonate with you until like 3 weeks from now, and you're like, oh, whoa, that's what those cards meant. Yeah. The universe is kind of funny that way. A lot of times we get the answers before we even ask the questions. All right, we're starting off with the Lemurian Saint Germain crystal singing bell. And I'm going to set that down. Hi, buddy. Oh, you are my sweet boy. You are my sweet boy. All right. Let me get some water here. If you chose stack number 1, woo. What was that? My camera's having a hard time focusing on me. Is that because I'm going in and out of 3D and 5D? What are you doing? It's like it has heartbeat. Oh my gosh, that is so weird. Only when I move. It's having a hard time because of the light. Yeah. Technology has a hard time with light. If you chose stack number 1, you are going to get a reading from the Chakra reading card deck. Which, there we go. Rochelle Charman. And you are going to get for a stone Septarian. Wow, we're really having a hard time with the camera today. Septarian. This one is from Utah. It's also called the dragon stone, and they call this a dragon egg because it's shaped like a big dragon egg. Look at the back. So it's composed of multiple types of minerals and crystals, including calcite, aragonite, barite, chalcedony, limestone, and pyrite. It stimulates the root chakra. It's very grounding, which is good because, you know, it comes from the ground. It's actually all the mud. These parts here, it's mud holding all the minerals together. Wow, it's just freaky. I'm gonna turn it and see if it'll stop. Is that better? Yeah, it's not doing it. So Septarian can provide energetic protection of the physical, emotional, and etheric levels, which is very much needed today. It is said to be a teacher and an ally for study, promoting deep appreciation for the creative forces of nature. It can help you with confidence, like if you need to speak in front of a group of people. It can affect how you share your knowledge with them and how they receive the information. It can also help alleviate pain and can assist in the treatment of gout and support cellular regeneration. So I think instead of having it on the table, I'm gonna put it right here. I went for a walk this morning and my left hip hurts. I took Angus with me this morning on the walk, and he thought it was great. It was great fun to walk through the construction stuff because he got to hop over things, and it was like this obstacle course. whereas I look at it like, oh man, don't let me trip and fall face down, because I know there's people watching. All right, we just need one card from this deck, and it's going to be that one right there. I see you. I see you. Ooh. Angels and Masters. Card number 33. Master number. It means Ascended Masters are watching over us. And this is the card of Angels and Masters. So let's see what the book says about 33. This has to do with the Soul Star Chakra. You have called this powerful card into your awareness today to remind you that the angels and ascended masters are with you at this time, which is really nice to hear, because like I started out saying, we're living in crazy times. And so we have to work on the relationship that we have going this way, right? With our spirit guides from the light, with angels that live in the light, with our dragons, unicorns, galactics, whoever you work with in the light, with the ascended masters, with the creator, all the beings from the light. We need to be working on this relationship. I've been saying this for years. The 3D relationships are great. They're fine. They're fun, whatever. But these relationships going this way to the higher Ds, way more important, you guys. Way more important right now, because the solar energy's coming in, the place we are in the universe, as we spiral around, we're getting like Van Allen belt energies, we're getting meteor energies, we're getting solar energies. The moon is reflecting all these energies, and it's literally pounding the earth, and it's only just started. You guys, it's going to get more and more intense. What are you going to do? Who are you going to call? Not Ghostbusters. You need to call on Yeshua. You need to call on Mary. You need to call on Saint Germain. You need to call on your ancestors, your grandparents, your parents, your kids. I call on my kids all the time. You need to call on, like I said, the galactics that live in the light, the elementals that live in the light, the dragons that live in the light, the unicorns that live in the light, the crystalline energies that live in the light, all the beings who live in the light. That's the relationship we need to be working on. And this is just an affirmation of that. We all have loving beings from the spirit world guiding and offering wisdom and healing as we take our life journey. Remember, we're not here alone. Oh, so many people come to me and say, I feel so alone. That's because you're not developing this energetic relationship with the higher beings, where we come from. You not only have forgotten them, you're resisting. You're like, no, that's not real. I'm going to buy into all the 3D BS that our society and our religions and our families have been trained to teach us. And yeah, now I'm feisty. I wasn't feisty this morning, so I am so grateful that my guides have given me feisty energy, because sometimes that's what it takes for people to listen. Okay? I need you to listen to this. We need you to listen to this. This isn't for me. So you may like to find out more information on the Ascended Masters and tune into your spirit guides to see who is guiding you at this time. You may want to tune in. No, you better tune in. You need to tune in. And don't just see who's guiding you. You can ask for specific ones to guide you. Who do you resonate with? I love dragons. Guess who I like to call in? Dragons. I even have a dragon on my shirt today. Who else do I like? I like unicorns. Do I call in unicorns? Heck yeah. Feeling stabby today? Call all the higher dimensional beings, again, from the light, into your life. And if you need help, thank you for helping me. You guys, it costs nothing. It takes a minute. Call them in. Hey, I'm having a stressful time right now. Call them in. The only thing that's stopping you, and I just heard this yesterday from somebody, Well, I don't want to sound like I'm crazy. Then do it in the comfort of your home where you're all by yourself and nobody else can hear you talking. It's as easy as that. I know. Thank you for that light. You guys, this is not rocket science. And we all came here with this memory, knowledge, information, wisdom. It's just so many of us have been programmed to resist, reject. No, that's not for me. Nope, no, that's not for me. That's for those people over there. I don't have any special gifts. Yeah, you do. You do have special gifts. Stop resisting them. Okay? Yes, you are special. You're here now, aren't you? You must be special. I'm going to call that stack number 1. Feisty. All right, I'm going to put this back on the table. If you chose stack number 2, you're going to get a reading from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And give me a second while I pick this one up. The fabulous, smoky, freaking quartz. Oh, I love this piece. It's glorious. It's also heavy. We've got stabby little points pointing in every direction. All the stones are for sale in my shop, by the way. Smoky quartz, obviously from the quartz family, right? It is a stone of endurance. Just like the other quartzes, it can store energy, amplify energy, focus energy, transform energy, balance energy, absorb energy. This is why back in the day they would use quartz in radios. The cool thing about smoky quartz is it's also grounding. Oh, sorry. It's stabilizing. It brings calm and centering. It can help lift depression. It can help remove negativity. It can bring in happiness and joy. I mean, it brings me happiness and joy just looking at it. This piece is gorgeous. It can facilitate your ability to get things done in this 3D reality. It brings in that energy. So if you know you have to clean out your pantry, put some smoky quartz in there with you, or have it on your person. Or if you have to go on a road trip, like for work, bring some smoky quartz. It'll help you while you're driving. It'll help you with, if you're staying in a hotel or wherever on the road trip. It'll help you in your temporary office. Okay. It also helps with your organizational skills. So it's really good for somebody like a Capricorn. My moon's in Capricorn. When we have to get something done. Because sometimes we're like, yeah, I got to get this done. I'm going to wait till the last minute to start it. That's my MO. Because I like that rush. If I have 3 months to do it, I'm not going to start. I'll start it right away, and then I won't do anything for like 2 months, and I'll wait till like 4 weeks before, 3 weeks before, and then it's like this mad rush. This helps you get that stuff done. So we'll just call it the get her done stone for today. Get her done, get her organized. Sorry, buddy. Did I get you? I disturbed the little prince. You're such a good boy. What do our people need to know in stack number 2 today? What do our people need to know? That's one of them. Nope, this one right here. And we'll go with that one. Okay, we got some power here, you guys. So the first one that came out is the Hanged Man, Major Arcana. Hanged Man, talking about looking things from a different perspective. Looking at things from a different perspective. What did you ask about? We're going to add to that another Major Arcana. And I just have to cover them up a little bit because they're naked. This is the Lover's card. So we need to look at things from a different perspective. And then we've got the Lover's card. Now, if you were asking about love, this is going to be, yeah, there's a beautiful love in your life or coming into your life. But you need to look at it from a different perspective. Now, that's kind of a really weird combination, right? But it could mean this is a soulmate, but not what you were thinking. So, for example, that little young man right there, he is my soulmate. He totally is. We've been together in other lifetimes. He astral projects. He pops into my dreams. He's with me a lot. So if I were asking, about a love in my life, is there love coming? The answer is yes. But it might be in the form of not what I'm thinking. It might be in the form of a dog or a cat. Or it could be, if you're asking if you're going to meet somebody, it could be that, okay, let's get into it. So there's the 3D version that can be attracted to somebody. Okay, completely 3D, physical body. Damn, he's hot. That kind of thing. But then there's the consciousness inside here, the Barbara consciousness, that is not attracted to the consciousness in that hot body. Does this make sense? So there can be the 3D attraction and there can be the higher D attraction. So if you're thinking, this is my ideal mate, this is who I want to meet, they might not look like the person that you would be attracted to. Does this make any sense? Same thing with when you go to buy a dog or a puppy. If there's a hole in your life and you're like, I really, I miss my dog, it's time, I'm ready for another dog, and you go to the Humane Society or the Pound or whatever, rescue, and you're like, okay, I'm going to get this kind of dog. And then you're there and it's like, oh my God, no, it's this one over here, completely different. But I love this one. And it's like, we're soulmates. We need to let go of expectations. That's what this comes down to. We need to let go of expectations. If you were asking about a job, a home, a person, something or someone coming into your life, this is oh yeah, it's coming. They're going to be a soulmate, but they're going to come in a package or in a way that you're like, whoa, I didn't expect that. No, you didn't expect it. And that's the point. Whatever you asked about, the answer is yes, but it's going to come in an unexpected way. Kind of like you have a blind date. This is what my guys just gave me. You have a blind date Friday night and you're all excited and you're going to meet at some restaurant, let's say. And you get a flat tire on the way there. And some guy, let's say you're a woman, guy stops to help you change your tire, and you two start talking and you have a great time and you totally forget about your blind date. So the answer is yes, there's someone coming into your life, but it's not the blind date. It's the dude that stops to change your tire. So expect the unexpected, you guys. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Expect the unexpected and it will work out for you. My guides want to make sure that you know that. Like, don't expect something bad to happen in order for something good to happen. Okay? We need to let go of that crap. We got to let go of the spirit of victimhood. The spirit of victimhood says, oh yeah, that good stuff never happens to me. Yeah, I'm the one that's probably going to get a flat tire. You know, cut it out. No, all good things happen to me. All good things come to me, and I deserve them, and I'm in receive mode. Yay me! It's not selfish. It's filling your cup. I'm still feisty. Well, now I don't have anywhere to put this. You just took over the whole cushion. You are so adorable. I'll put it over here. He is the best boyfriend I've ever had. If you chose stack number 3, you're going to get a reading from the Lyrans. Rawr. Okay, let's talk about your stone first. Your stone is the beautiful Mookaite. Mookaite. Look at this fabulous chunk. This is a raw chunk. I can't even imagine what this would look like if it was polished. It's so beautiful the way it is right now. I'm sure polished it would be. Mookaite is the stone of the here and now. This brings up a good point. A lot of people have been talking to me about, well, you know, I can't seem to remember things. I can't seem to, you know, like retain why I'm going into this other room in my house. Like I walk there and then I have no idea why I'm there. And it has nothing to do with old age, you guys. It's because we need to live in the present moment. If we're living in the present moment, the past doesn't, like it's not even there. Well, in the past, I was over here. In the present, I'm over there. And I don't remember why I'm over there. Because the past doesn't exist. This can get really deep really fast. But this stone helps with that. So it's also a very, very grounding stone. This is good for solar plexus, sacral chakra, and root chakra. As you can tell by the colors. I love all those lines on there. It almost looks like spalted maple. It can help balance the internal and the external, the microcosm and the macrocosm. Helps with acceptance of change. It's like my mouth is not in the same speed ratio gear with my brain. It can encourage variety and new experiences. If you have an RV, put one of these in your RV. If you travel for work, put one of these in your vehicle that you travel for work in. It's going to bring in new adventures. Adventure stone, that's a really good term for this. It can help us realize that meditation may be possible during any activity. When I walk, when I go for walks outside, I'm meditating. And you can totally tell when I'm not totally in my body because I trip over stuff. I can't meditate while I'm walking in the construction zone because there's tree roots, there's this going on, there's no sidewalk, it's a construction zone. One of the first times I walked through there, I almost fell in a big hole because I was meditating and literally my guides went, "Stop!" And I stopped and I opened my eyes, even though my eyes were open, and I looked and there's a big hole. And I was like, thank you so much. Because there's like 4 guys standing around watching, of course. And there's people in their houses watching because that's what we do. We're in the middle of Minnesota. When there's construction going on in the street in front of our house, we're watching, right? Only I'm watching by sitting in a chair outside with my cup of tea. A lot of these people are sitting inside watching. Not me, man. Yesterday morning, the excitement of the day was the garbage truck came down the alley, totally buried himself in the construction, no street sand. Yeah, I drank a whole cup of tea and watched it. It was fun. You got to do what you got to do. So being in the here and now. Mookaite is also very protective emotionally. Helps us to be kind to ourselves and to others. It can stabilize health, fortify the immune system, wounds, regeneration, purify the blood in the liver, spleen, glands, helps with stomach, helps with hernias, all kinds of good things. So why isn't everybody carrying one of these? Now, I wouldn't want to carry this specific one in my pocket. It's a little too big. I do have smaller ones in the shop, but this one's glorious, and I would totally put this, in my work area. Help ground me. Where's the box bottom? There it is. Okay, 23. So earlier we had a 33. Now we have a 23. Life is precious. Follow your bliss. Look at this beautiful picture. Follow your bliss. It's a lion family. It's a lion family. Aww. The star seeds on Earth are a sacred breed built with an advanced conscious technology within their soul knowledge to rapidly progress the evolution of the species. You have been sent here as the soul star. Isn't that interesting? It actually says star soul. To embed your unique galactic frequency into the time-space continuum in order to upgrade the alive field around you. In other words, to hold sacred space. The arrival of this card provides a message that you are an advanced star being sent here onto Earth, and this is a reminder for one to stop playing it safe and fully activate your cosmic potential. Yes, life can sometimes bring forth challenge, but from alternative angles, life can be seen as one of the greatest experiences for a soul to partake in, and risk is sometimes involved. That goes right along with stack number 2. It says right here, but from alternative angles. That hanging man, he's looking at things from a different perspective. Similar to an individual riding a roller coaster that is scary during the journey, upon completion, the rider asks for more, recognizing the wholeness of the experience upon completion. Unfortunately, this realization often occurs when the human has transitioned from their physical body, as they soon realize how precious each moment was the entire way. When I talk to my spirit guides lately, I keep saying stuff like, you know how hard it is to be here. And it's really hard to be here right now. The energies are so heavy. I can handle it when the intense solar energies come in. I actually really, really like it. I like the high vibe. But the other energies, the demonic energies, the low frequency energies, the heavy energies, don't like it. I feel like I'm in quicksand. It's hard to breathe. It's hard to just be. It's hard to find the positive in things when you have all these heavy energies, which is why I load myself up with my Moldavite. I have about a 1/4 pound of Moldavite on right now. You can't see it all, and you won't ever. but just know that I got a quarter pound on. It helps me by keeping my head above the quicksand. It's the only way I can say it. Keeps my head above the quicksand. Because these energies, the heavy energies, that's not the sun energies. The heavy energies are the low frequency demonic energies that have been released here, that are now fighting for their last breaths because they know their time is almost up. Right? So they don't care about the universal laws. They're doing whatever they have to just to be, because they know their time is almost up. Well, I'm not sorry, but you demonic energies, you need to go back from whence you came, or you're going to be destroyed. It's your choice. Focus on all the good things. Focus on your bliss. This ties right in with what I started out with. If you knew the world was going to end in a month or two, what would you do differently? Would you hug your family members more and put more love into it? Would you tell people, I love you? Because I love you. I tell people all the time. I tell customers that, and sometimes they're like, crazy lady. But I love you, man. I got to say it. It's one of the reasons I'm here, is to spread love. What is your bliss? Sometimes it's playing with a puppy. You can't see him. He is my little snuggle buddy. I love him so much. He makes my heart happy. So if you are snuggling more, you're loving more, you're hugging more, it's not going to hurt anything. It doesn't cost anything. Follow your bliss. That is stack number 3. Follow your bliss. I picked it up and it just started ringing. There's a rug. How did that even happen? Are you manifesting things and you don't even know you're doing it? I'm hearing a lot of that lately. Think about something and it happens, or you think about somebody and they appear. Careful what you think about. Careful who you think about. Like, I am not thinking about my ex-husbands. Either one of them. Nope. Nope. I hope you live wonderful, amazing lives somewhere else. I send love to everybody. Doesn't mean I need you in my home. I love you guys. All of you. I love Grandfather Sun and Grandmother Moon. I love Mother Earth and Father Sky. I love all the elementals who live in the light. All my dragon friends and family who live in the light. All my ancestors and children who currently live in the light. I love you all. And I send you my love. And I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because I know we all deserve them. We're all worthy. Just get in receive mode, baby. Get in receive mode. Mwah. Namaste. You will see me again soon.